Good evening, everyone. You join us for this T20 between Gujarat and the Delhi Demons. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Great work, David. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who'd bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
A few moves made in the field.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
The field comes up, looking to stop the easy singles.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Shaw shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Just threw the shot too early.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep. Doesn't beat the infield. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. Going with pace now. Edge, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drives and misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Joseph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes. Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target. And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper's in. Yep.
Huge edge. Nicely fielded on the boundary. Joseph has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Right on.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Warner shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Bowled in. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
The Capitals get through another over, only one from it. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep. Baller's end.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The Capitals weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah, mate.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Wait on.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's the over. The Capitals are 22 for 3.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
edge. What a ball.
Seifert will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Massive edge.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Going with spin now.
The batters will have plenty of running to do now as the field goes out to protect the boundaries. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Patel will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
The Capitals seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 26 for 5. Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait there.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Edged it.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Khan from the north end.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
A little late on that, no runs scored. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep, yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Chucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Khan doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Little, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Edged!
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Keep it in.
Good return there, back from the deep. More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
7 runs added there. The Capitals are 45 for 6. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And with that, they're off the mark.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Bowl, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nortje shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. No interest in that one from the batter. Little will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait there. Yes.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Timed that perfectly.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
Yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ahmed, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yeah.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here, with the field back trying to stop the boundaries.
Well placed, should get a single. Ahmed ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
59 for 9.
Joseph back on now.
White armour is coming into the attack.
Ready.
Misses everything.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Waiting.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Yep.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Yeah.
Clipped neatly off the pads, should get 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yep. There'll be runs here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wide on. Yes.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that's a brilliant way to follow up a no ball. A dot ball free hit.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Little, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Wait there.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler.
There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nice solid defensive shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Just threw the shot too early.
Over. Gujarat are 1 for none. Ahmed, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Warner, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. Good luck.
Solid defence, very compact.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Got right in behind it. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Seafoot from the north end. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Gone! Yeah! Brilliant in the field.
That's a key wicket, not what you want so early in the innings, barely troubling the scorer.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. Oh! Just threw the shot too early.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Nice way to get off the mark.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Gujarat are 13 for 2. Nokia coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight. and made it hard to score runs. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction, and they'd still be there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Beaten on the drive.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. 11 runs added there. Gujarat are 34 for 3. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Yep. Well placed, should get a single. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Yep. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep. There'll be runs here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Out! Yeah! What a catch!
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Khan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Yeah! Oh, that is a great catch.
Gujarat are now 32 for 6. Joseph is coming into bat at number 8 for Gujarat. Please give them a warm welcome.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler! Yep.
There'll be one run here for them. Patel getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Nokia coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Gets off 0 with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep. Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. No.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Nice solid defensive shot. Nokia has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bola, bola.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Keeper.
Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. End of the over, 10 off it. Gujarat are 69 for 6. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Got right in behind it.
Not much you can do when you bowl a slower ball like that.
That's the over. Gujarat are 71 for 6. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Really good shot there.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Warner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Picks the gap perfectly.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over.
They'd look for a couple here.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
These two have compounded a successful run chase. Gujarat complete a decisive victory in this match.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.